It's Thursday, the 27th of May 2021, and welcome to another edition of the Desert Voice. With me today is Reverend Father Yomi, who is the parish priest of St. Fatima's Parish, Buyam. He is here to talk to us today on another migration topic, which is the complexity of the society to migration. Good afternoon, Father Yomi.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
I hope the traffic wasn't bad.
No. We thank God.
Today we are introducing another topic, which is complexity of the society to migration.
Yes, as it sounds, complexity of the society towards the decision of immigrants to embark on this journey. As complexity actually is that people, it's a negative term. That is to say, the failure of the society makes most of the immigrants to want or to embark on this immigration journey.
Are you saying society should protect the immigrants, the migrants that are on their journey?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, what
I'm
are you
saying
saying?
that the complexity of the society,
Okay.
their own parts, their failures towards these young men, when we are talking about migrants, most of them are young men. I think the society in general, when I say the society in general, I'm not excluding anybody, most especially African society. And maybe also we can even involve if you go so deep and so far into it, will be involving the European society or the Western society. The society in general has failed in their responsibilities
In the sense that?
to the immigrants, in a sense that I was just talking with somebody this afternoon. Our family setup. People give birth to children without plans, most especially in Africa. They don't have plan for these children. They just give birth because they want to give birth. And I'm not talking about birth control. You may have 12 children, 11 children, and you have good plans for them. You must have the capacity to take care of these children. By the time you have 2, 3, 4, 5, or even 2, and you don't have plans for these 2 people that are coming to the world, you leave them vulnerable to many things. You leave them open to life, and they learn their lesson. They grow up in the streets. No plan for them. This is our society, the way it's being made. The makeup of our society today has no plan for the younger ones, younger generation. And when there is no plan of the society, what happens? It leaves the young ones to be very vulnerable. And when they are vulnerable, they make decisions that they wouldn't have made
Choices of their
if the society has catered for them, if the society has planned for them. And I started by the family. The family, either nuclear or extended family. The bigger family, which is the states, the country, as the case may be, they don't have plans. I don't know here in Gambia if they have plans for the youths. I'm from Nigeria. What plan do they have for the youths? We just find ourselves following the normal routine. We are born, those who are fortunate survive, and when they survive, if they are so fortunate, they go to primary school, fortunate secondary school, fortunate university or dropout, or they learn a trade, life goes on.
And everything becomes an accident instead of
accidents
a plan.
of plan. You cater for your people, you plan for your people, you cater for this population.
And anything planned will work successfully.
We work, but we don't have plan. We don't have structures on the ground that cater for these people. To say, okay, this is our population, this is the number of youth we have, this is our plan for this youth, and we orient them vers this sorry, I said vers is French, towards this plan. We direct them towards this plan, and this plan provides almost everything they needed to make life and to make good decisions about their lives. But in Africa, we don't have plans for our youth. We don't have plans for our population. We don't even have plans for our adults. And what happened? When the society fails, the people take decisions. And when they take decisions, and most of the decision becomes very negative, because even the society, the decision they take also is not even well planned. Just because somebody said there is opportunity there. Okay, I will go. What type of opportunity? What skill? What in French they will say bagage. What tools do I have to confront and execute this reality, even the work that is there for me? I will just jump into the road and start. And all this problem associated with migration, either legal or illegal. We're not even talking about illegal, even legal. You see, some people, they have their passports. They go to the embassy. They go through the interview. They have their visa. They travel legally. But they get there and become redundant. They can't offer the society in which they are in anything. Because where they are going to, their country, their citizens, their government have plans for them. And you are not in this plan.
But you cannot fit in.
And you cannot fit in. And what do you find? Maybe, I don't know, there is a picture or a film, a video of an immigrant that jumped down from, I don't know how many story building, and killed himself because he was fed up. He was fed up. It happened somewhere in Europe. Before they could rescue him, he jumped down and died. So he's dead because he couldn't fit into the society where he find himself. He couldn't, because he doesn't belong to that society. But he has succeeded in getting visa. He has succeeded in living in those countries. But he cannot just cope. So when there is no plan, when the society become accomplice to this plight of immigrants, and that is what we are discussing this morning. That is to say, the family has its role, the society has its role, the government has its role. It's unfortunate. I don't know, either true or false. Countries like China, and they had long-term plan, maybe 10 years plan, to make a certain number, I can't give you the number of their population, millionaires, to be self-sufficient, not to depend on the government. And they have plan for them. What do? They give them soft loan where they can invest and work. They give them soft loan where they can start industries and produce and employ other people. They reduce tax. They reduce tax for their citizens so that they can enjoy, and they give them amenities to work, tools to work, and make the environment, the business environment, comfortable and bearable for them. But what do we have in Africa? We close our industry, we put heavy tax, and people are out of job and we don't provide for them. Thank God here, I don't think people pay in schools. I don't know in universities. We pay higher levies in universities that people cannot afford. And what do you expect this youth,
And
this
once you
population to
graduate from
do?
university, you will be searching for a job.
You don't have job, and ordinary job that a citizen should do. You find foreigners doing it. I'm sorry to say that. When I say foreigners, I'm not even talking about, let me say, expatriates. You know, expatriates want to build a bridge. Yeah, you need experts. But from your universities, you have engineers. You don't contact these things to local, this construction to local engineers who can work with the experts that comes as supervisor or as counselors to support them. No, you give it out because somebody there in the government is going to eat feedback and get profit from the contracts. You don't promote local engineering companies. You don't give them waivers to import materials. But let's go to fishing industries. Most of the young guys here, at least I know, most of them are fishermen, very good fishermen, and that is why they use mostly Senegalese and Gambians captains to 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 paddle the ship or to captain the ship that takes, or I say ship, the canoes that takes the immigrants to Europe. They use them because to Italy, to Spain, because they are very good. Do you empower these people?
And they know the sea.
They know the sea. Do you empower them? Do you give them formal education, formal training? Do you give them access to loan to buy their own small boats to improve their skill in fishing? What do? We bring Chinese. And they come with their trawlers, that is the big ship, and they kill our ecosystem and destroy our ecosystem and take our fishes, and we cannot even buy fish at a cheaper rate because some Chinese are exporting, and you don't even know the number of fish they catch and they export because they do everything on high sea and they send it to their countries. And you want the little one to stay and manage with the same canoe their grandfather has been using for centuries. So we are all complice for these migrations of our younger ones to European countries. We are all complice. That's why we are talking about the complicity of the society. Everybody. And the younger ones too, even those we are complice, the younger ones too are complice. What do? They are used as thug, as griots. You know what they call griots? Griots are charlatans, people that sings. Praise singers. For griots, yeah.
We call them gewel.
Yeah.
In Wolof.
Okay, d'accord. They are used for that. When election time comes, they are the one they use to cause trouble, to campaign, and they are dumped and they allow themselves to be used. Those who are supposed to be presenting themselves as candidates for elections.
But Father, don't you think that if I have been hungry for such a time and you can offer me food for a month, won't I pick that food and satisfy them?
Yeah, that is our problem, our stomach. Our stomach, life is more than stomach, and that's why we are suffering.
But that's a layman's